For over 300 years, two great laws have ruled our understanding of the universe. Newton's law of gravity, which explains how planets orbit stars, and Coulomb's law, which describes how electric charges attract and repel each other. But what if I told you, these two forces might actually be the same thing? That's exactly what a group of researchers from Thailand and the US are now suggesting in their new paper. A new theoretical framework for unification, the surprising link between Newton's gravity and Coulomb's law. Let's start with the basics. Newton's law says, every mass in the universe attracts every other mass with a force that depends on their masses and the square of the distance between them. Meanwhile, Coulomb's law says, every electric charge attracts or repels another charge, also depending on the product of their charges and the square of the distance between them. Sound familiar? Both follow the inverse square law. Move twice as far away, and the force becomes 4 times weaker. These two laws look almost identical. One uses mass, the other uses charge. Could that mean they share a deeper link? For centuries, scientists noticed this similarity but dismissed it as coincidence. Gravity and electromagnetism seem completely different. Gravity only pulls, it never pushes. Electric forces can both pull and push. Gravity controls the motion of stars and galaxies. Electric forces control atoms and molecules. Yet, both are governed by the same mathematical shape, the inverse square law. That's where this new paper steps in, trying to mathematically prove that the two could come from the same fundamental origin. The authors began by comparing Newton's formula for gravity and Coulomb's formula for electric force. Then they derived new relationships using basic physical constants, like the speed of light, Planck's constant, and electron mass. They discovered that both forces can be written as two sides of the same universal equation, differing only by a tiny number, something they call the electron gravitational coupling constant, symbolized as alpha Ge. And the value of this constant? About 2.4 times 10 to the power of 4 cubed. That means gravity is 10 to the power of 43 times weaker than electromagnetism. From this, they built what they call the electrogravity model, a theory that unites gravity and electric forces into one equation. In this model, the same universal interaction can appear as gravity when acting between masses and electric force when acting between charges. It's like two faces of the same coin, one visible at the cosmic scale, the other at the atomic scale. They even linked the constants together using Planck's units, showing that light speed and quantum constants tie both forces to the same foundation. If this theory is right, it could bridge one of the biggest gaps in modern science, the divide between Einstein's relativity and quantum mechanics. It suggests that all forces in nature might be connected through hidden symmetries, and that gravity, instead of being separate, is just a weaker form of electromagnetism acting on mass instead of charge. This could lead to new insights into the nature of spacetime, the origin of the universe, and maybe even the long-sought unified field theory, a single law explaining everything. Here are some of the key constants they used to build the theory. G gravitational constant 6.67 times 10. Key Coulomb constant 8.99 times 10 to the power of 9. Alpha Ge electron gravitational coupling 2.4 times 10 to the power of 4 cubed. Alpha fine structure constant 0.00729. These numbers show how deeply connected our universe's forces really are, even if they seem completely different. Of course, this theory is still new and not yet proven. It's an exciting idea, not a confirmed law of nature, but it gives us a fresh way to think that maybe, at the deepest level, there's only one force shaping the universe. From the dance of galaxies to the spark inside atoms, it could all be part of one grand, unified design. The universe zooming out to reveal a glowing equation uniting mass and charge in one symbol, fading into the text, one universe, one law. Elegant typography with a golden white cosmic background, peaceful orchestral light theme.